Hey there, welcome back from spring break. This is vocabulary for lesson 21. We are going to read through these 10 words that you will see in your story this week, talk about the meanings of the words. When I get to the think about it and the talk it over, I would like you to take that opportunity to go over those things that I ask you and talk it over with your learning adult at home. So I'd really appreciate if you'd pause the video, take the time to just make the word mean even more to you by talking about it and thinking about it. So read the words and the definite and the little sentence with me, and then I will talk through the rest of it. Prairie. Few trees can be found on the flat or rolling land of the prairie. A prairie is an area of flat or rolling land covered mostly by grasses. What do you think that life long ago on the prairie was like? Read the words and trace a line with your finger from the word prairie to the words that are connected to prairie, or words that describe what a prairie is, and discuss your choices with your learning adult. Read with me. Slick. Walk carefully. The ice is slick and you may fall easily. Slick means smooth and slippery. Why does swimming make your hair slick? Read each sentence. Try the word slick in each blank space. With your learning adult, talk about which of the sentences make sense. Fetch. She took buckets to fetch water for the animals to drink. Fetch means to get something and bring it back. Do you think the word fetch was used more in the past than it is today? Explain why you think so. Many dogs like to fetch. On a sheet of paper, or just discussing with your learning adult, think about each word from the box below. Think about which of those things that a dog might fetch. Clattered. The children covered their ears when the horse and carriage clattered by. If something has clattered, it has made a crashing sound. Think of a time when you were outside in your community. What was something that clattered? Match the beginning of each sentence in the chart with the best ending. And then talk about your complete sentence or write it on a sheet of paper and discuss with your learning adult at home. Do you guys agree with each other? Sniff. The skunk stopped to sniff or smell the flower. It had a nice scent. Sniff means to breathe in through the nose while making a short noise. When was the last time you sniffed something that smelled delicious? On a sheet of paper, or you can just discuss, write things that probably made people happy when they were able to sniff them. And in this box, you're going to talk about which of those things people might be happy to sniff. Rough. Ouch! The bark on the old tree is rough to the touch. Rough means not smooth or even. What have you touched recently that was rough, and how did it feel? Decide whether each item in the box below is rough or smooth. You can copy a chart like the one below, or you can just talk about it with your learning adult. And take each of the things in the box and put it on the right side of the chart. Are they rough, or is it something that's smooth? Thumped. The children thumped their feet as they learned the steps of the dance. Thumped means beat with an object to create a dull noise. Do you remember a time when you and others around you thumped your feet? And what were you doing? Think about the meaning of the word thumped. Trace a line with your finger from the word thumped to other words that relate to making a dull noise. Discuss what you picked with your learning adult. batted. The curious puppy batted or hit the sock with its paw. Batted means swung at and hit. Have you ever batted a piñata at a party? What happened? Read the sentences. Try the word batted in each blank space. With your learning adult, talk about which sentences make sense. Buzzing. After buzzing around, this bee landed on the wildflower. Something buzzing is making a humming sound. When you hear a bee buzzing, is it better to stand still or to swat at it? Discuss whether the animals or things in the box make a buzzing sound or a screeching sound. You can put them into the graphic organizer that is shown there. Alrighty, your last word, rustle. Walking through piles of dry leaves makes a soft rustle. A rustle is a quick, soft sound made when something or someone moves. Imagine you're on a hike. What kinds of animals might make a rustle nearby? Point to the phrases that describe something that might make a rustle on a prairie. Discuss your answers with your learning adult.